It's Friday. We've got blog post and more stuff to hoard. Save your gold. Get ready for coordinated assault. And this event, I don't know if I'm really thrilled about it because it's going to be gold event and they're going to tell you how to spend the event. You know, we have that campaign energy event that's going on right now. You have to spend on certain nodes. Well, there's going to be a gold spending event and you can't use that gold to spend towards characters. Rather, you have to buy orbs that cost gold. We've got some of the math and the details here that was not in the blog post. So it's going to be a good one. Weekly blog, the War Saga. We kind of knew about the War Saga. We'll talk about that. Super Patriot events, Woman Out of Time, stepping out of a portal on January 18th is the Woman Out of Time event. Great opportunity to grab character and character shards, Super Patriot progress, and other rewards to create an army of super soldiers. Here's how the event works. Each event features 4 orbs that you'll use gold to open. That's right. You get to buy these orbs with gold. And I've got the costs and some of the math here in a second. Royal Reserve Orb, Strategic Reserve Orb, Patriot Orbs, and Royal Soldiers Orb. Orb contents include, and this is generally what's inside the orb, but we don't know the amounts and the ratios, but gear tier 16 and 17, meaning unique pieces, teal gear, character shards for Captain Carter, use agent, and more. These orbs will be located in the Woman Out of Time event store tab, and each orb contains its own rewards. Be sure to check out the orb contents for a specific list. And so here is the event, and you can see that the rewards give different amounts of points, strategic, so on, 600,000, 200,000. Then I got a message here from Archangel. Where did it go? There it is right here. Women Out of Time event in the blog. The orbs will cost. So the Royal Reserve Orb will cost 500,000 gold. And the other orbs will cost 200,000. Now it's going to have an event tab, which is a little different from the normal event store. It was put there for easy place for players to find the orbs for the event to prevent confusion. No need to refresh the store. Just buy what you want, or you can with the gold. So, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I kind of feel like we're in a situation where how many gold events have we had? We heard you are having trouble with gold, so we'll have 3 back-to-back gold spending events, and the last one will not even let you spend the gold on upgrading your characters. Have fun, commanders. Also, we apologize for the inconvenience. Go check our offers and gold orbs. So, some other people did some math on this event, and it looks like, so here's the new event math, assuming you finish the other daily and weekly milestones, and this is the total amount for the event. You only need to spend 7.5 million gold to unlock the event item, which is kind of nice because I think being able to complete the monthly event is going to be good. 15 million to unlock Captain Carter over 7 days. That's a little over 2 million gold. And 75 million to finish the milestone. So this doesn't seem bad in total, but the thing is that this is gold potentially that you would have been spending on upgrading characters, right? So this is going to be gold that goes just to the event and the event orbs. Like, so, you don't have enough training materials when you have too much gold. Well, here's the solution to your problem. Spend gold. And this is kind of a little bit annoying though, that like this month calendar conveniently, they replaced like 1.5 million gold with like a very small amount of training material. So it is what it is. I don't know. For me, like, I guess I need to see what's inside the orbs. Now, they gave us a general idea what's inside the orbs, but I'd like to know exactly how that math works. And so I have to wait and see how that goes. I think there was a comment here on Reddit. It says the different orbs thing is theoretically a good thing. Like the present store, it's always good to have flexibility and choice. By claiming there's both agent and Carter shards, like if I hit it big on an agent orb, I could go harder on Carter, or if I pulled more red stars on one of them. Unfortunately, we can't get excited to see what's in the orb and what they cost. Yeah, so that is the other thoughts. All right, let's keep going. British invasion milestones. So this is the feeder event into the main weekly event, or one of them anyways. Battle in raids to earn points towards milestones that reward the Woman Out of Time milestone towards gold. So it's like this event feeds the main weekly event. The main weekly event feeds the monthly event. I just don't understand why they need to make it like that, unnecessarily complicated. And then there's going to be a web event that also feeds into the weekly event. Spend campaign energy towards the daily milestone to earn woman out of time points in gold. And typically these are a little bit easier. 1,000 energy a day. That may or may not be easy. I think I do more than 1,000 a day. And then, of course, the main weekly event will have a leaderboard. And the leaderboard has been just an auction for the T5 level 5 ions, which is going to be the main bottleneck for getting a big boy apocalypse, which we're also going to talk about here in a little bit. So the one thing that they did, which is new, is they did. Sometimes it was just like the T2 level 5 ions was only like to the first 50, and I think it's like somewhere upwards around 1.7 million T5s to take a single character from Blue ISO 4 to Blue ISO 5. But they are extending it down to, let's see here, 1% to 2%. So I guess this is nice. I mean, something is better than zero. I mean, I literally at this point, and I feel like I'm a pretty sweaty competitive player, I have 0 T5s. None. Not a single piece of it. So maybe this will be the first time where I get access to it. Coordinated assault, everybody's favorite. I'm saying that sarcastically. I swear I say that. Everybody's favorite. No, this is probably one of the more hated events. Usually it comes up twice a month, and this is for... Mostly it's hated because it's an alliance spending event, and I know there's a lot of people who are in their alliances. It doesn't go well, and they feel like they're being punished because they're in an alliance that is not completing the event, and then they feel like they have to betray their alliance mates and move on to a more competitive alliance. This creates problems. And basically, the issue that is happening is that, if you don't finish these events and you're depending on your alliance mates to finish the events, then you may not finish the monthly event. So that's all around a bad feeling. Nuclear Garrison Gamma. This is a Blitz event. So this is a Blitz Rumble event using Gamma, which is not a big deal. And then the War Saga. So the War Saga is going to end after the Scourge. And this is kind of important because Red Hulk has a somewhat meaningful upgrade, in my opinion, to his special. And then there's also on his passive. But this was going to happen on January 17th. There's actually a countdown timer in game right now. Available permanently in the Epic Campaign section. The War Saga is when you'll lead Red Hulk and his 4 Gamma teammates through missions to reap powerful rewards for the apocalypse of fully transformed Red Hulk into the Horseman of War. The rewards are awakened ability materials, which we're going to talk about. Red Hulk War costume, that's going to be on if you do the third tier, which requires Gear Tier 17. So not a lot of people are going to have that. T2 level 5 ions and crystals. This is actually one of the few places that you can get T2 level 5 ions and crystals, but you can only do it once, and it happens on the third level of each saga. 3 difficulties, and I think most people are going to be looking to get through difficulty 2 because that's where the awakened abilities are, just like the other War Sagas. And then if you've got the whole team at 17, which is still pretty scarce, then you'll get some access to some T5s and some other goodies. So this is what you get. Difficulty 1, orange ability materials, gold, and mega orbs. Boy, what I need is gold more than anything else, apparently. Red Hulk's awakened ability materials, T4 ability materials, and gold and training and armory 16 orbs. The reason why this is important is that the Red Hulk special is going to be upgraded, and this might be useful right now inside of Arena. If Apocalypse an ally or with 3 or more horsemen, well, there you go. We have that can happen. Clear revive once on adjacent targets. So basically right now it just does the primary target, so it'll hit the adjacent targets. And then also fill speed bar for 1 random adjacent horseman ally by 10%. So, we've talked about that. Probably want to pair that next to Rogue. Maybe put Rogue on the end, Red Hulk next to her, and then Dormammu in the middle, and then that'll feed speed bar to Rogue. And then, of course, there's some added benefits when we finally have Apocalypse. Apocalypse will get 15%. Then the passive is going to affect the focus. So this will, Apocalypse and all Horseman allies gain 60% focus, which is going to be helpful for Morgan Le Fay and so on. When they're paired up with Red Hulk, they'll get the extra focus. And then there's some additional benefit right here. Apocalypse and ally playing +1 charge up to a maximum of 5. So Those are pretty good upgrades for Red Hulk, and those will be available when you go through the second part of the saga. Then if you finish difficulty 3, which is requires gear tier 17, then you get the costume, and then you get some T2 level 5s and some other nice things. And then this is kind of confusing in my opinion. As a reminder to unlock Apocalypse, you'll find you need to complete difficulty 2 of all 4 of the Horseman sagas and receive 3 stars for all missions, and then complete Apocalypse Saga at difficulty 2. Now, Apocalypse Saga difficulty 2 has different requirements, which I have right here, is basically to finish difficulty 2. So this is going to be the main, one of the also the bottlenecks for a Baby Apocalypse. Baby Apocalypse is going to require gear tier 16 and blue ISO 4, and that is going to be on not only the horsemen and their teams, but also an unknown, unspecified amount of strike characters. The only one that's been announced is Spider Weaver. And then if you want to get a big boy Apocalypse, it goes a lot further. Gear tier 17, which is pretty scarce, but even more scarce than gear tier 17 is going to be the blue ISO level 5. Huge right there. So that'll give you a big boy Apocalypse, which is going to be super, super exclusive. I do feel like there are going to be a good number of Baby Apocalypse, myself including them. That's what I think I'm on track right now for that. All right, let's keep going on the blog post. Character availability. Nemesis will be heading into the orbs. That's fine. Elite Store update. Let's look like U.S. Agent will be going into the Elite Store. Friday free claim. Now, this is already in effect for Agent Venom, which is very interesting. If you go into the web store, you can get 5 Agent Venom shards right here, which is interesting. And then once you collect that, there's a secondary offer. A lot of people actually bought this. I didn't buy it myself, but 10 character shards, some event currency, and then some web UPCs for $5. And the reason why I didn't buy this is because I typically value like these orbs, like the character orbs, at $3 a piece. And those orbs average a little more than 9 shards. I mean, they guarantee you're pretty much guaranteed to 6, and then there's you can get 180, but that never happens. But you typically are just trying to get like at least 8 on average on those orbs, but they average out about 9. So they really didn't add up to me, but if you bought that, that's fine. Doesn't seem like a big deal. So that is happening right now. Then we've got the weekly events, Ghost Spider Blitz. What is this? This is a legendary event for Black Bolt. Another Quick Rumble Blitz Gamma, which we talked about earlier. And then we have EXP Throttle. Until next time, good luck, Commanders. And remember, everything in the blog post is subject to change. So, I personally am extremely starved for gold. Like, I have no gold at all. And this is effectively a gold spending event. And they kind of are dictating on how you're going to spend the gold. You have to spend the gold on the orbs, and then we're going to see what the orbs, how the payouts on the orbs. So I am very skeptical. I'm not excited, mostly because I don't have any gold. I imagine if I had hoarded a lot of gold, maybe this would be fine, but I didn't. I don't. And so I don't have any gold. And I'm sure they're going to have offers, but they really haven't had any reasonable offers for gold. The only offers that are interesting to me are the ones that come after you buy like the $50 unlock for the character. There's one for $30 and there's one for $10. Guess what? I think you can buy those offers twice. What, we're just expected to spend, $30 twice and $10 twice, and then maybe we'll have enough gold for this event. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. All right. So now it's time for the giveaway. I really hope you liked today's video, because if you did, you are in luck. For every single person that likes this video, you will be getting for free in your account 8-star gold member. This is not a scam. This is the gold you need. The gold member that you need. You don't need gold. And also, when we got those 4,000 Spider Weaver shards, I missed out on 2 gold orbs. Where's my 2 gold orbs? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Have fun. Leave a comment. Whatever you got to do. Bye for now.